Today, organizers expect crowds of folks to fill the streets of Fort Worth today celebrating Juneteenth, the day marking the moment enslaved Texans found out they had earned their freedom.
One of the biggest events in our area was started by the grandmother of Juneteenth herself, Miss Opal Lee. Her Walk for Freedom event steps off in less than 4 hours.
Natalie Haddad is live in Fort Worth this morning, and we know it is quiet at the moment, but that will change in just a bit with quite a few folks heading the streets.
Yeah, pretty quiet out here in Fort Worth. We are only just now beginning to see roads getting coned off, people starting to pull in. Very quiet, but soon there's going to be hundreds in the streets walking the 2.5-mile route for Opal Lee's Walk for Freedom. But this year is a little bit different. The lovingly known as the grandmother of Juneteenth, Miss Opal Lee, will not be leading the way this time at the front of the walk. Now, first and foremost, we want to note that Miss Lee is okay. She was hospitalized last month while traveling, and out of an abundance of caution, especially with today's expected heat, her family is encouraging her to rest. So for the first time since this tradition began, Miss Lee will not walk the route herself. Instead, she's going to attend virtually or ride along in an air-conditioned car. Her granddaughter, Ms. Dion Sims, will lead the Walk for Freedom in her place. Now, here are some details about the walk, especially if you want to participate. It's not too late. Opal's Walk for Freedom kicks off at 9 a.m. at Farrington Field here in Fort Worth. Participants will begin lining up around 8 o'clock. The route begins and ends here at Farrington Field. It's 2.5 miles long, and hundreds are expected to fill the streets in celebration. Now, there is a press conference at 7:20 this morning. So right before everyone starts lining up and then makes their way down the route for the Walk for Freedom. And it is at that press conference we are hoping to learn how Miss Opal Lee will be participating, whether virtually or in a car. And so I will be there. We'll let you know the details when we get them. I'll send it back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Natalie. So yes, people will start lining up over in Farrington Field in Fort Worth pretty early. I would expect traffic to start building up around 7. So as Natalie mentioned, it's a 2.5-mile walk, and this is the route. You can see it here lined up in orange. It's Lancaster Avenue, Montgomery Street, Trail Drive, and it will take you up to Farrington Field. So that means there are some areas to avoid. I would stay off of Lancaster, of course, because that's the only way participants are able to actually get into that parking near the field. Also, Camp Bowie Boulevard. Yeah, you want to stay away from that as well. Here's some alternate routes though, so you can get around if you're not going to the event. You can go ahead and take White Settlement Road, which is up here north of the event, or Forest Park Boulevard that's parallel to Montgomery there, or another option is Clover Lane, which is off to the west of the event. And something really quick to let you know about public transportation on Juneteenth. If you take the Trinity Metro, it will actually be on a Sunday schedule. So definitely be prepared for those changes. The good news is a regular schedule for the Tex Rail, TRE, and the Centerport Circulator. I'll send it on out to you, Mark.
Yeah, thank you, Brianda. And it is not just today, Juneteenth events scheduled throughout this weekend to celebrate, and you can find a complete list on our website at WFAA.com.